This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2010 Keystone Passport Ultralight Model 300BH. Okay, so we're just going to go over some of the features and how they work. You have power stabilizers. Of course, we'll show you the switches when we get to them. This is your furnace. Or your no, it's not. It's your water heater. I'm sorry. And right now it's empty. The switches to operate are inside, but it's empty and bypassed because it's winterized, obviously, because we're in the dead of winter here. See if I can do that. Oh, I'll leave it because I can't do it with one hand. Power awning. Okay. You have some pass-through storage up here. You have a power tongue jack beneath the snow here. Okay. 2 LP tanks full. A brand new deep cycle marine battery and a spare tire hanging underneath. Let's see here. We can find what we're looking for. Yep, this to pass through storage. These are your water hookups here. This is the most common way to get water to the trailer right here. It's the city water hookup, obviously. Now, if you don't have city water, you can, and you know, you're boondocking or whatever, you can also always pre-fill the fresh water tank right here and then use the onboard pump to pump the water. So either way you can, everything else, even if you don't have city water, you can operate all the plumbing as though you do. Your slide out, okay, that's the outside shower. Your power cord is a 30 amp cord. It pulls right out of the trailer, pushes back in. This is just campground cable through, and these would be, let's see here, that's your landing, your power stabilizer switch there. Okay, let's go inside here. Wow, it's cold out. Okay. Okay, so here we are inside. Let me see if I can get some lights going here. Okay, we'll just flip them on. The slide room is in right now. Both slide rooms are in, of course. Okay, all right, that's good to start off. So, your controls are over here. You have your slide rooms. Your power awning right here, light switches obviously inside and outside, and then this is your water here. So the water pump switch is right here, right? You use that water pump, like I stated. If you don't have city water, you can pre-fill the fresh water tank and pump it using that. You also use that water pump during winterizing the trailer. To light your water heater on gas, there, and on electric, there. Now always remember, you can't run it without water in the water heater tank. So right now it's empty and bypassed, of course, because it's winterized. So when you're getting ready to use it in the summer and you put it back into camping mode and put the drain plug in there, make sure you fill it up before you turn these on or you could damage it. Okay. Alrighty. There's the rear slide going out. There. Here's the main slide going out. Okay. So, I don't want it to get snow on the slide out roof that badly because I'll have to climb up there and sweep it off before I close it. So, okay. So, obviously a TV, and this thing will spin around here so you can watch it from in bed. You have just a regular sound system here with remotes. Your bedroom is pretty typical. You do have storage underneath the mattresses, and that's your escape window there for an emergency. You can, let me see what we have here. You can jackknife this couch flat to turn it into a bed. You can also take the poles out of this tabletop, drop it down onto the cleats, and you can turn that into a bed, so you got more sleeping area. Plus, you have 2 bunks here, so you have more bunks. So you got plenty of sleeping room. Okay. This is your thermostat. It's analog. It's very simple. Leave the fan on auto, and then you just go from furnace off to cool. So it couldn't be simpler. Your refrigerator is a gas absorption refrigerator. So let me try and get this water off my thing here. So you turn it on to auto. Auto is the most common way to use it. Auto means it always seeks out electricity, and if it can't find electricity, it'll switch over to gas automatically. Or if you have a power failure throughout the day or night, it'll sense it and automatically light it on gas so you don't spoil your food, right? If you wanted to put it on gas, dedicate it to gas, you can put it all the way over or to off there. You're generally going to keep the thermostat up all the way. I mean, if it's starting to get cool outside and you start to frost up, you can back it off, but 9 times out of 10 you're going to have it up all the way. Okay, so this is your power converter right here. This converts AC to DC power. So you have regular 110 circuit breakers, 110 AC on this side like you'd have at home. And of course they're all labeled. And then the power is converted to 12 volt DC. On this side you got 12 volt fuses here, and they're all labeled. Now this is also a battery tender, so as long as you're plugged in, it's going to sense how much energy your battery has and needs up front, your front battery. And if it's totally charged, it'll just trickle a couple of amps up there to maintain it. If it's low, it'll send 10 amps or whatever it needs, okay? When you're pulling down the road, your tow vehicle's alternator will send power through the charge line and charge your battery also when you're traveling. So this down here is your LP gas detector, okay? You have a microwave, of course. This is your range hood. It's got a fan on it and a light. Your range, it's an oven. You have to light with a lighter. Both of them. Looks like the oven's barely been used. But you're just going to turn it on to light and light it with a lighter. It's very simple. The oven's a little different. There's a pilot light all the way at the back down there. All right. So you need a grill lighter with a long neck. Anyway, you're going to just go to pilot, and then you're going to depress it like this, and you keep it depressed while you're lighting it. Then you'll use the lighter to light the pilot light back there. After you see it light, you hold it for another 10 or 15 seconds to heat up the thermocouple. Then you go to operating temperature. Of course, when you shut it off, the flame goes up, but so does the pilot light. So you have to relight the pilot light each time you use the oven. Okay, these are your keys right here. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. These screws are out right now because I'm sure that your water pump is right down here, so it's been winterized, so I think he just left them out because it's in the spring it's going to have to be taken apart again anyway. Let's see here. In your bathroom, it's pretty standard for an RV. That was your fan. This is a GFCI here. All the plugs in the trailer are wired through this GFCI, so if you're using the plug outside and it pops, you're going to reset it here. Sink and shower work like any other sink and shower. The toilet, this is the flush pedal here. The toilet sits directly over the black tank, so you can't use it dry. So what you do is when you get to the campground, you hook up your power and your water, then you're going to put a dose of chemical in the toilet bowl, then you'll stand on the flush pedal till about a gallon of water goes into the black tank along with the chemical, then it's ready to use. If you use it dry without doing that, the smell will be terrible, plus it can get clogged up. So you always want to start off with a dose of chemical and at least a gallon of water, okay? Alrighty. Okay. I think that about covers it. Let me look around, see if we forgot anything. Oh, I think we're good. So, I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Remember that you need to go up on the roof and inspect your seals regularly. Make sure there's no damage up there by low branches to any of the roofing material or attachments. So just inspect it to make sure it's in good shape. Also, right now this is winterized, so all the water's been purged from the system and replaced with antifreeze. The water heater is bypassed and it's empty right now, so you're all set till the spring. Okay? Thank you.